Hello guys, welcome to another episode of the Whiskey Diaries. My name is Martin Lang and we're here today. We're going to be talking about the Distillers Edition version of the 7 classic malts of the Agile. They own 7 classic malts are considering classics because it's basically a whiskey that you want to have in your house. They survive the test of times. They are almost all of them are over 200 years old, and they're classics regardless. So the Distillers Edition, it's an edition in which they age each one of these whiskies in a double maturation. Most of them are between 12 years old, 11 to 12 years old. The interesting fact is that they actually put the distilled date and the bottle date, but they don't put the age statement on the bottle. So this one was distilled in 2006 and bottled in 2018. 10 years old, spent it on American oak, and the second 2 years old, the last 2 years old, was Amontillado casks. The 7 total Distillers Edition and the 7 totals classic malts. So we've got Glenkinchie here, then there's Cragmore, then there's Bourbon, then there's Talisker, then there's Lagavulin, Caldila. And then the last one is that I always forget is Dalwhinnie. So those are the 7 ones of them, and they all create an incredible whiskey. Some of them are for lighter palates, other ones are for a little bit more intense palates, but in general they cover all spectrums of the range. Glenkinchie, as I said before, is an Amontillado cask. Amontillado is a type of sherry, obviously in Jerez in Spain. And what Amontillado is like a nutty style of sherry wine, and it's great for, it's a fortified wine, and it's great for desserts and just to enjoy. Glenkinchie Distillery actually has one of the biggest mash still in all of Scotland, 21,000 litres. But the interesting thing about these stills is they have a very long neck, and at the top of the neck they put another plate in there to absorb all vapors and everything. So by the time the whiskey is distilled, it produces a really light style of spirit, and that's what Lowlands and that's where Glenkinchie is from is famous for, to produce a really light, easy whiskey that goes usually for blends more than just to drink it itself. This Glenkinchie Distillers Edition actually goes against that norm, and it actually brings a whiskey from the Lowlands that is completely, absolutely amazing to drink. Because of the 2 years that's spent in cherry casks, this whiskey is better enjoyed at dessert as well, like many other of the Distillers Editions as well. The Amontillado cask is similar to Amoroso cask, and we talked before in other videos about Talisker Distillers Edition, that is an Amoroso cask, and it gives that little bit of spiciness, a little bit of sweetness to the whiskey, and also the color as well, that you're going to see now in a second. So the color, if you can see on the bottle, and if you know Glenkinchie is a little bit more lighter color. It's 12 years, 100% aged in American oak. So the American oak, what it does to the whiskey, it just adds vanilla and toffee and vanillin and all that stuff. Now the sherry will add a little bit of extra layer of spiciness and nutty flavor to the whiskey, and also it will add a little bit more color as well. So you can see it's slightly darker than your normal Glenkinchie. So now for nosing, that definitely has the Glenkinchie aroma that is really light, but it's really fruity as well. I can smell peaches. Definitely like fruits, like fresh fruit. And then on the flavor, that's it. You get all the, once you swallow it, all the sherry spiciness and nutmegs and dry fruits and all that stuff comes through. Definitely enjoyable whiskey, and definitely to enjoy as a dessert with either dark chocolate or cheeses or whatever you might like. So thank you guys for listening. Hopefully we'll see you the next time. Slanjaba.